Hello there, welcome back to Timberborn. Thank you very much for joining me today. Now I've got a bit of an update to the game today. Before we get going with the episode, there has been a new sort of free update to the game. I've just been looking through it to try and figure out exactly what's changed. So I will warn you as well, because it did give me a warning that the game might not work at all or it might crash. So fingers crossed I can continue playing, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So it looks like they've added some more resources to the game. So we have in crops, we have 2 aquatic plants. We have cattail and spadadoc or spadadoc. I'm not sure how you're meant to pronounce that. I've never heard of it before, but they're 2 plants that apparently need to be grown in water, shallow water, I'm guessing, because it says they need to be partially submerged. So that's interesting. And then we have additions to some of the buildings over here. So our bakery now, you have to choose what recipe. So there's bread, cattail crackers and maple pastries. I will show you where maple pastry comes from in a minute. Then we have our mill, which can now make cattail flour as well as wheat flour. So let's just leave it there. And then we have our, is it the farmhouses? No, it wasn't the farmhouses. No, sorry, these ones over here. This is it. The grills here. Making potatoes can also make grilled chestnuts and grilled spadadoc. So yeah, there's all sorts of new things going on there. So now if we look in our score sheet here, we have grilled chestnuts, cattail crackers, grilled spadadoc and maple pastry. So there's lots of new food to give people. Let's see, is there anything else? Yes, there are also some more things in the fun area here. We have a mud bath and a Lido. So those are in our leisure area here. We have a shrine as well, which I think, pretty sure that's new. We had the temple before. Don't think we had a shrine, but that makes people happy. We have a Lido, which is somewhere that apparently has to go by a river. And then we have a mud bath as well. So yeah, all sorts of new things there. So now some of our trees are different. So our maple trees here will now produce maple syrup as well as logs. I'm not sure how you harvest the syrup actually. Is that in here somewhere? So this is our wood section. We now have, here we go, yes, we have a tapper's shack. Employs tappers who gather sap and syrup from trees. So there's 2 types of trees now that give new stuff. Maple gives maple, what is it, maple syrup, and we have pine. Is this pine? Let's find a grown one. So this now gives pine resin. Not sure what pine resin is used for. I might have missed that. It's probably in one of these recipes. Let's have a look. Maple pastries, that's maple syrup. Maybe it was in one of these ones, was it? Grilled chestnuts. So that's a chestnut, of course, yeah. That's spadadoc. No, I'm not sure what the pine resin is used for. I've probably missed that, haven't I? Ah, or is this it? Or is that? Yeah. Strengthens planks by infusing them with resin. Yeah, so that'll be the pine resin. So it goes into this new wood workshop that makes stronger planks. And stronger planks are used in... No, I don't know what they're used in yet. Actually, let's have a look. So we have a new science building called an Observatory. So, giant telescope to look at the skies. That's cool. Oh, so that makes... Wow, that's much faster, isn't it? Yeah, that makes a lot more science. So that's good. Now, what else was there? There's got to be some other... Ah, yes, look, we have a mine now. So that extracts scrap metal from underground ruins, and that needs the strong planks as a continuing resource by the looks of it. So 1 strong plank and 1 gear will go to 2 scrap metal. Okay. I'm sure I found something else just now. Food. Oh, we have an aquatic farmhouse. So these are the special farmers that go and harvest the aquatic plants. I don't think... Oh yes, water. Here we go, look. We have a mechanical water pump. So this is a water pump which doesn't require any workers. It needs a lot of power though. That's a hell of a lot of power, isn't it? 700. Because these things don't make a lot. I mean... Wow. 700 power. How on earth are you going to make 700 power? That seems really over the top. Yeah, that's... I don't know, that seems like a waste of time and effort to me. Why not just go with the normal ones? It doesn't even say how much it produces. Pumps and filters water for beavers to drink, and that produces one every 0.33 hours, is that? And that can't be right. Not sure how it works. Anyway, that produces water. That one doesn't even say it produces water, so I'm not too sure what the deal is there. I think that's all I found. So we have the new crops in there. We have... No, trees are still the same. Oh no, we've got the chestnut tree, of course. So there's a new tree to plant as well, which is chestnuts. Which gives you logs and chestnuts. That's from gathering. So is that one of these dudes, the gatherer flags? Blueberry, yeah, chestnut tree. There we go. So those will go and gather chestnuts as well. Wow, so there's a whole lot of new stuff going on there. It's an interesting game, this, because there's no way you can do all of these different things within one district. It's not going to work because there's a limited size. So it really is getting to the stage where you've got a plan that each district, so this district will produce, say, 3 or 4 different goods. And then when you set up another district, that will produce a different 3 or 4 goods. And it will borrow the goods it doesn't have from this district. And this one will give the things it has to this district, kind of thing. That seems to be what it's aiming at. Right, how are we looking over here? Now that we think about it. We've got some children. So we've got some people growing up over here. That's good. I've still got 2 irrigation towers without people and 3 lumberjack flags without people. I am going to need some more housing over here, aren't I, actually? So I might get on and get that built. Let's have a look. How do I want to do that? I'm probably going to have to lose a little bit of trees, I reckon. Oh, hang on, that's the wrong thing. Let's do that and that, and then if I can get housing like that and like that. Let's just wait for that lot to get built. So my main project for today is going to be housing in this middle district here, my main district. I think I said in the last episode, I want this to kind of supply my other districts with beavers. So you can see I've got 10 children already in this area, but I want a lot more capacity because I want to keep on shipping them out to other districts. So up on this hill here, I'm going to continue building a whole load of housing. But let me just get these started first. What I want to do is something like that and that. There we go. Get a couple more houses. So I've just got 6 spare people coming in from those. At the moment I've got 5 people over here. Capacity for 1 more, in fact, so that's good. So those will be enough to fill up my workplaces that I don't have filled up yet. So this one here will be able to get 4 or 5 workers in it, plus my 3 lumberjacks and 2 irrigation towers as well. I'm doing well for logs at least over here, so I can start shipping logs over here if needed. How am I doing over here? I've got plenty of logs over here actually, look, 460 odd. So yeah, so I'm doing absolutely fine over here. So let's do some housing. Ah, I did get the double lodge in, didn't I? How was that working for me? What else have we got there? We've got the triple lodge as well. Got quite a lot of science actually, so I could open up some more, give myself a bit more options. Not so keen on this one. I don't know, just doesn't quite do it for me. Let's see what I can fit in with just this. Let's go like that and like that. I can go in there as well. Let's kind of get it all connected up as I go along so I don't make any mistakes. And then I'm thinking go up a level. Might actually get a couple of those in there. How do I want this to look? I want it to look good. I'm not just going for efficiency of space, of course. I do want it to actually look interesting as well. Right, let's do that. Do I want one there? Yeah, let's get one there. Could go down underneath as well, I reckon. Get a pathway coming along like that. Let's also just get the pathway in there. Yeah, I like that. And then maybe let's go along. Let's do that. Do I want to go? I'm thinking I might try and get up there somehow. Not entirely sure how I can do that actually. Just thinking of getting one of those thingies up there. You know what I mean? Of course you do. I'll tell you what I could do. That could be interesting, couldn't it? Let's go with the path there. No, how do I do stairs? Can I do... Yeah, I could do stairs on there. I can do another house like that. I can then do so that. Let's try to work out my levels. Yeah, so that's on the right level now. So if I do there we go. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Have a little bridge over there, and then I can get one of these rooftop terraces over there. Nice. That looks cool. I like that. Right, so I've got... Ah, look at that. That's a perfect little route sideways from there as well. Over to here. Then I need that in there. And that needs to be connected there. Perfect then for me to just get a house like... let's do this one actually. Oops. There we go. Oh, and then actually, look at that. That's perfect on top already to get one there as well. There you go. I think that's going to do it. I think that looks pretty nifty. I can obviously extend it out if I want to. Actually, do you know what? I might just get another rooftop terrace. If I just get... If I do that, I can then do another rooftop terrace there. Nice. And then I can do a bit of decorating, so I can get a few shrubs put in. Just one or two. In a couple of these little gaps that I've got. There we go. And up there. I think that's about it. And then I can also do a few roofs. What have we got here? Let's get one of those in there. And get one there. 2 by 2. Let's get them all facing the same way. Yeah, look at that. Proper little housing project going on there. I'm loving that. Great. Right, well, let's leave them to get on with that. That's not going to take them long, actually. That should happen pretty quickly. And hopefully I'll get a lot of unemployed people soon over there that I can start moving about. So this place, how are we looking in here at the moment? I don't think any of my people have grown up yet. No, I've still got 2 missing there, 3 missing there. So yeah, it's taken a little bit of time for this place to grow up. But that's fine. So this place is producing logs basically, isn't it? Oh, that's interesting. I thought I'd set these to 50 each. So bread, where is bread being stored? Bread is being stored in there. Oh look. Oh, that's ridiculous. Why is it set all of them to accept? I know I'm not making them, but oh, that's just annoying. I don't want it accepting any of those things. So yeah, so I'm taking 50 of each of these things into there. But then it seems to be storing a load in here as well. What's this? Distribution limits. Ah, right. Yeah, that's why. So I only need 50. So if I keep 50 of them and 50 of them, that will just lower the quantities down a bit. Not really sure what I need to do with planks. Or would that? No, I don't, because that will bring them in. No, logs. Sorry, not planks. No, actually, I'll leave that. I think like that is fine. Planks 50. Yep, that brings in 50 planks. That's good. And water as well. I could probably raise water. Actually, although I don't have storage for more, do I? How much? Yeah, maybe need a bit more water storage over here. That's fine. I can get a little bit more water storage. Let's have a look. Maybe if I get rid of them, I'll just put a couple more water storage tanks in there. Obviously, this place will stop producing logs because all these, the storage is all going to get filled up, so there won't be any space for them. But that's fine. I don't mind that. So let's have a look at some water tanks in here. There we go. Goodbye trees. Hello water storage. They only hold 30 each, but I've upped the amount to 100, so that should be enough now. That I'll just get that little bit of extra capacity. You can never have too much water. There you go. And what do they need? Just logs, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, so still no children growing up, but that's fine. It takes a little bit of time. I will get there. I could migrate a few people over, actually, couldn't I, thinking about it? What have I got over here? I've only got one, but I might as well get one taken over. There we go. So I've got one more going into a lumberjack. That's fine. Right. How are we looking over here? Oh, look at that. It's come together pretty quickly, isn't it? So my capacity over here now, so I need to actually click on this district. I've got a capacity of 132 and I only have 103, so lots and lots of space now for some new people to come in. Because of course you've got to have new people coming through because people keep dying of old age as well. I say people, you know what I mean. I mean beavers, obviously. But yeah, they don't live forever. They do die, so you do need to have a sort of a supply of fresh young beavers growing up. Which at the moment I only have 3 of, but there's a huge amount of extra capacity now. Yeah, that's great. So I'm wondering what to do with my next district, where I want to do it, and what I want to look at producing. Now I'm thinking I'd like to have a look at these new products: the chestnut, crackers, grilled spaderdock, maple pastries. It'd be interesting to try and set up a district where I try and get some of these things. So what I'm thinking is, now this area in here looks promising for water, because if I destroy this stuff, I can flood this and hopefully then use it. However, I need to work out how to get over here to do that. I don't know quite how these will get demolished. I'll set them to demolish and see what happens. I don't think they'll get demolished because I assume people can't get over there. I am on this island, but they can't get to that bit. I assume to get there I've got to actually build little steps for them to go up. I assume that's the idea. Now how do I do that though? Can I just randomly build some steps? I don't know if that works. Let's just leave it like that and see what happens. That might be enough. Because what I'm thinking is if I can get a district over here, sort of maybe even up on this raised area here. Or actually maybe here. Because then I can do a bit of... Look, because you've got the metal thing in here as well. Actually, maybe this isn't the best area to go to first. Maybe I should go more over here. I don't get a lot of water then, do I? No, I want this middle bit here. Okay, that's fine. Let's do that. So yeah, so I'm thinking if I can get a district maybe up on here, I can flood this and use this to grow some of these new aquatic crops. Now what trees do I have? Birch. I can clear that. I've got pine there, which will give me some of this pine resin potentially. If I can remember how to harvest the pine resin. What was it? It was a tapper, wasn't it? Yeah, tapper's shack. Yeah, okay. But maybe I can grow more pine. Maybe I can grow some more pine down here and get pine resin. Actually, no, the pine resin wasn't needed, was it? Sorry, I'm being an idiot. That was for strengthened logs, so that's going to be no... strengthened planks, so that's no good at all. I need chestnuts. So the spaderdock and the cattail are the 2 aquatic plants. Maple pastries will need maple syrup, which I get from my maple trees, which are over the other district. So I'll have to maybe harvest that over there. And then grilled chestnuts. Chestnuts come from chestnut trees. Yes, so that's a new one. So that's what I need to do. I need to plant a load of chestnut trees over here. Now let's just have a look. Is this slot going to actually get built? Let's just prioritise these first. Let's just see if they get built at all. If they do, that would be great, because then I can just put a little bridge here to get over to this one, and that's where I can then put my new district. And I can maybe put the district edge right on this pathway. No, I'd probably put that further down here actually. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Let's see if these get built. I guess maybe I need to connect them with pathways. I will do eventually anyway. So actually, while I'm doing it, why not just let's at least clear the way so that I can get stuff linked up. Let's just get rid of these trees. They're not going to be needed at all. Yeah, let's do that. Well, this will be interesting then. So that is built. What does it say for that? Yeah, you see that? Now it says that one can be built. And eventually it will then say that one can be built. Okay, that's good. So hopefully all of this lot can now be destroyed as well. Although obviously at the moment they're focusing on our new housing estate over here. But that shouldn't take them too long, I don't think. Let's have a look at the maple. Now see, we've got an issue with maple here. Because I guess there's too many lumberjacks here. Let's have a look. How big are these maple tappers people? Yeah, let's unlock that. How big is that? Okay, that's a 2x2. That's fine. What I might do though is get rid of one of these, because I've clearly got too many lumberjacks on this. So I might just shut a couple of them down actually, and just leave one on there. Gives me a couple of spare people. In fact, it doesn't. It says I've got irrigation towers here. Oh no, that's over on the other one, isn't it? Have I got... I've got one unemployed. Oh yeah, I've had a couple of people die of old age. Oh well. But, look at that, I've got 19 children here now. That's really good. So what I want to do here then is get one of these new tappers shacks. In here somewhere. And then I'm going to have to just lose a little bit of land. Oh no, look at that. I haven't left room for a pathway through there. Okay, let's just bring a pathway. It's a bit of a pain, but let's... No, let's go like that. It's not ideal. I didn't want to lose that much space, but it's not the end of the world either. There's plenty here, especially if I'm down to just one lumberjack on there. So let's leave that going as well. Great. So that'll be some maple syrup coming in. I've still got room here to add more trade routes, so I can add a new trade route from maple syrup to come over to this place. How are my steps going? Yes, good. Ah, no, it says that's too far. I'm wondering then. Let's have a look. Yeah, okay. Let's build path and see what happens. Actually, I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to prioritise this lot, don't I? I don't think there's any sort of mass... No, there's not a mass way of doing that, unfortunately. I'm thinking once I build the path, hopefully that'll extend the range and I should then be able to get this stuff done. If I can at least just prioritise all that and get that much done. I don't want to have to prioritise all of this. Maybe just enough to get a pathway through. If I do a pathway right along the edge, maybe do that. That would look quite nice as well, actually. So let's do that. Let's just prioritise all these trees along the edge to be removed. Just enough so that I can actually get through from one place to the other. There we go. So path needs to come up into here. Here we go, look, yeah, people are going up already, that's good. So how does that work with the extension? Let's have a look. Yes, look, the range is already moved up to here, that's good. So hopefully I can get this lot done. I don't know how that gets destroyed though. I don't know if they just need to get to this edge here, or if they need to get down into here. But then they'd drown, so yeah, be interesting to see how that works when I get there. But for now, let's just continue with this. Let's just speed it through the night. Excuse me, I'm just going to take a gulp drink. Apologies for that. I just get a very dry throat when I'm doing my commentaries. Sure you can appreciate that. Right, so daytime again. Hopefully loads of people are going to come over here now. Yes, here we go, and start demolishing all this lot. Oh look, they were going right up to there already. That's brilliant. Nice, so I can hopefully get some more pathway in. There we go. Boom. Yes, this is working really nicely, isn't it? Look at that, actually. Let's get it filled in as much as I can. Oh, people, don't go away. Stay and do some more work. Oh, I'm so close. I need another beaver. Oh, he's taking his time. There we go. Oh, look at that. I'm just one off. Oh, here come some people. Look, they're going to go and build those new steps. That's great. Actually, let's... Oh, forgot about that one. Let's prioritise this lot as well, just to make sure it happens as quickly as possible. And we shall have to see whether that actually gets done or not. Still no one doing this one. Ah, look, that's why I didn't prioritise it. What an idiot. Never mind, someone will come and do it now. Oh, this is fun, isn't it? How's all this going over here? We're not too far off. Got some shrubs and some roofs left to build. And just this last rooftop terrace here as well, with a couple of supports. There we go. That looks like it's just about done. Awesome. Look at that capacity. Oh my word, I've got 33 children. They have been breeding. Look at this. Wow. So many people born. Wow, our beavers, they like beavering, don't they, if you get my meaning. Right, how are we doing over in this district? Let's just check. Good, we have 5 children. Oh look, we've got all of our lumberjacks filled up now. So we're just waiting on 2 more people for the irrigation towers. That's great. We've got a bit more capacity for our water as well. So those are slowly getting filled. How are we looking in here? Yeah, we could probably do with a bit more water being brought over, but that's fine. What did I set water to? I think I put it quite high, didn't I? Water. I don't know. Let's just raise it up. There's no reason why I can't have a lot. As much as it wants to store, really. Because I've set the limit on here, haven't I? I think. Or have I not? No. See, it's a bit confusing because distribution limits. Obviously I don't want it to store 300 water in here. I want this to be stored out and about. So maybe I do need that set to 50. So that will only keep 50 here. But actually no, because the stock is already 58. So no, because that will then lower it. Let's go with 100. Because at least I know there's a capacity for 90 of it out here. And then if those are full, then I'll only get 10 stored in there. If those aren't full, then at least any water will get moved. So yeah, let's just leave it like that. That's fine. It's a bit complicated. I wish you could set it so you can choose just how much you want in here or how much you want in the whole district. Would be quite handy, I think. What are you doing up there, Mr. Beaver? Who are you? Oh, you're a child. Are you a child? No, adulthood. Oh no, yes, he's a child. He's not in adulthood yet. That's fine. He's just going off exploring. That's no problem. So I'm going to leave the storage capacity like that because that's what 500 odd, nearly 600 in there. So that's a good supply of wood that I've got there now. I mean, it's not like I'm short over here either, actually, but there's not as much here. But at least I know I've got plenty altogether. So if I need some more elsewhere, then I can get it. Right, let's get that bit of path done. Yeah, you see, this lot is not getting demolished, and I'm not sure what I need to do about that. Do I somehow need to build a little pathway? Ah, look at that. That's interesting. That, I don't know, they should still come over here, I think, shouldn't they? Or should they not? No, because there isn't a pathway. Okay, let's have a look at this. Let's try and build kind of a... Let's just try that. And that at least allows them to get down into this level, and then they might be able to just walk over there and destroy that. I think. I don't know, but possibly. So let's just get this lot prioritized as well. It'd be interesting to see, actually. 'Cause I think you can build all these pathway bits underwater. I mean, obviously you can build the supports, but I think you can actually build steps down in the water and have a pathway along the bottom of the water, because of course the beavers can go underwater. So I think that's an alternate way of getting people across water. Rather than building up high, you just take them down low and along the bottom of the water. So that could probably stay there, to be honest, and I could just put another pathway up here and take them up the other side again. But I'm guessing that's how I get them to destroy that, because I need to be down on that same level. I hope so anyway. Are we nearly done over here? Oh look, our shrubs are built, that's good. Our rooftop terraces are built and being used. Do our campfires all get used? Yeah, looks like it. This one here hasn't got anyone in it at the moment, but I think campfires are good. Yeah, there's pretty high numbers anyway. It's never going to be perfect when I've got other districts like this one, because there's no campfires over here, so these people aren't getting everything. But that's fine. I'm not too fussed about all of this stuff. I guess you're never really going to get super high numbers on all these bonuses, because not every district is going to have everything, I don't think. Not until much later in the game, and even then I don't think it's going to be very easy to supply everything to everyone. But I'm kind of glad in a way that this doesn't matter. This is just a bonus, essentially, getting all of these things done. Because it is very hard to get those numbers high, and it's kind of nice that it's just something you can aim for if you want, whereas I'd much rather play the game just for the fun of designing a town and, you know, and setting it up and all that sort of thing. Yeah, I can kind of see it both ways, but I like the design aspect of the game and the challenge of moving materials around, and obviously I like making it look nice as well. So, talking of which, actually I don't know why I said that, because I'm not going to be talking about that now. I was just looking at the clock, and I think I probably waffled on for long enough in this episode. Oh wow, look at this army of people coming over. That's brilliant. Yeah, I think this has probably gone on long enough. I think I've got a fair bit done. I mean, our housing estate here is doing really well. We now have 38 children. Got a couple of unemployed, that's good. So I'm going to let the unemployed build up, because they will come over to this new district when it gets built. Yeah, so I think, what else have we done today? This district is kind of set up and just doing what it does. Yes, we've got people here now. Look, we have our irrigation towers filled up as well, so that's brilliant. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so we're kind of where we need to be, I guess, with this place now. I think one thing I might do here is just put a water tank on here, or possibly even a couple on here, just so it's generating some of its own water. I think that's probably a good idea. And obviously we are now spreading over here towards our third district, which is going to try and grow some of the new stuff in the game. So let's leave it there for this episode. So thank you very much for joining me. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode, and hopefully you can join me again. If you have enjoyed it, please do hit the like button. It really would help me out, get my video out to more people so we can share the fun. But until then, until I do see you again, hopefully, do take care, and yeah, I'll see you soon.